Yeah. Oh, the music for this is so good. Hello, rarely friends, and welcome to a new Let's Play. I am not playing Shadowrun Dragonfall. That is actually the expansion, but the screen is actually changed. I will be playing Shadowrun Returns, Harebrained's remaking of the Shadowrun franchise in video game form. If you are at all unfamiliar with the Shadowrun franchise, we'll be going into it in a little bit of a moment. First, allow me to explain to you the nature of this Let's Play. Shadowrun Returns is a turn-based tactical combat game with a really good story and really good writing as well. I've actually played the opening of this a couple of times to test it, and I actually really do like it. I was really surprised when I actually originally kickstarted this game because I love Shadowrun. Not really out of a principle of like, I want to see this game be made, but more of an idea of I love Shadowrun. What is Shadowrun? Shadowrun is this ridiculous setting that is cyberpunk, that of course being a more high-tech comparison to steampunk. When steampunk is all about, steam, cyberpunk is all about, like, cyber technology and human augmentations, kind of like Deus Ex Human Revolution and stuff like that. And the coolest part about this is that the idea of Shadowrun is that magic returns to the world in this super high-tech era of time. So you have orcs and elves and gnomes and dragons and magic in the same setting as super powerful machine guns and tanks and human augmentations, and it's kind of ridiculous. And the best thing about this game, and what I want you to pay attention to, is the commitment, okay? This game and this setting commits to its ridiculous ideal, and that's awesome, because I love it when somebody commits to an idea. It's the same reason why I love certain types of anime, where the writers just go all the way. They stick to the ridiculous idea, and things are so much better for it. But without any more talking, let's take it from the top. We will be making a character in today's episode, as you can tell by the way. There are 2 campaigns. I own the expansion as well. We will be playing it in time. The game is Shadowrun Returns, and the original campaign is Dead Man's Switch, which is where we're going to be playing this first time around. I will be playing Dragonfall in time, but first we're going to be playing Dead Man's Switch. You may be thinking to yourselves, what does this mean? What is a Dead Man's Switch? We actually learn pretty darn quickly. This game wastes no time advancing the plot. In this urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads you from the darkest slums to the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully, enlist the aid of a few runners, and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadows of Seattle unscathed. The coolest thing about Shadowrun is that it actually takes place in the real world. We will be playing in normal difficulty. Spoilers, this game is actually not so hard. And it's tactics based, so, it's not that big of a deal. We will be fine, don't worry about it, and it's not like a roguelike where, like, if I die, things are over, we can always load up a save, everything will be fine. If you don't mind me. Now, the main by the way, if you want a mental image for what Shadowrun looks like, think of Blade Runner. Blade Runner was kind of the impetus for this sort of cyberpunkish setting, that and of course a lot of fiction from the 70s, but you get the feeling. Think Roger Zelazny. So all these things combined with fantasy create Shadowrun, where you play as a runner, basically the sort of people who are, I want to call them kind of like the D&D adventurers. They're the people hired by megacorporations to go out and do the dirty jobs that nobody else wants to do. We'll be playing as a runner. As for gender, well, clearly. And now we can pick the different races. There are humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, and orcs and trolls. For this time around, I'm actually going to be playing a human, not because I'm boring as hell, but that is actually... Do I have to pick a class first? There you go. It is because there's one portrait that I love this portrait so much. I love that portrait so much. I'm going to play a human just for that portrait. I hope you don't mind. I'm trash. Hashtag trash. I don't sell myself as anything else but trash. So, welcome to Max Plays a Game just because of a shiny, pretty thing. I mean the portrait, not the girl. She's also really cute. As for classes, there's actually 6 classes in the game. There are Street Samurais, which is the coolest name for anything ever. It's the coolest idea of like a person in a trench coat carrying a machine gun and a katana and just killing people. Of course, technically speaking, this class is based on ranged combat. Oh, I also need to change her hair real quick. She needs to have short hair. Perfect. Oh, beautiful. And the other class is, of course, a mage, which is basically, allow me to read the description. Mages specialize in the casting of spells, but that doesn't mean they can't shoot guns as well. Rather, magic is the center of their life. Their spells reflect a pure balance of the mana sphere and cover a wide range of magical effects from offensive magic attacks to character augmentation or degradation spells to healing spells. The other class, of course, is Decker, which is basically like a super sci-fi or cyberpunky hacker. You hack into the Matrix. It's actually called the Matrix. Deckers use a cyber deck to jack into the Matrix, and you literally enter another realm. They're really cool. Maybe for like the second playthrough, we'll do a Decker. Shaman. You basically like gather from the power of the land. I'm gonna let you like, however, if you want to actually read the description yourself, you can go ahead. We're gonna be here for like 20 minutes if I actually do that. And you have, of course, Rigger, which was actually one of the extra classes added thanks to the Kickstarter bonuses. And they're basically the pet class. For all intents and purposes, they use little robot machines to do their bidding. It's cute. And a class added later on was the Physical Adept, which are basically monks. Ironically, the best thing about Shadowrun and the Shadowrun pen and paper role-playing game, which is also really good, by the way, is that these are all just adaptations of the point system on the same scale. What I mean by that is that we're actually gonna make our own class right now. I've done a lot of testing, and I've done a lot of thinking of what I want to do for this. And I love the idea of the street samurai. I love the idea of a character who just wields a sword. Literally, not like a Jedi, but more like literally a person in this world where everybody has guns, and this person is so badass that they just wield a sword. They just walk around with the beam sword and just slash people in half. That is literally who I want to play this time around, and the best thing about Shadowrun is that it enables me to do just that. Now, we're going to be picking up a couple of things in the Street Samurai pseudo tier and a couple of things from the Physical Adept, but we have no class, baby. We're just gonna come in and be ourselves. So we are gonna go and move our stats. I did consider playing like an elf or like a dwarf. I mean, I do like, a cute, dwarf person, and maybe orcs and trolls. But ultimately, I love this portrait so much. I'm trash. If you don't like it, that's okay. I totally respect you. If you want to see the rest of the portraits, here you go. They're all pretty cute. But my favorite has got to be, no question about it. I mean, this one is alright, but I feel too much like, the protagonist from My Immortal. Kitty will hate me, I don't remember her name, okay? Or maybe we'll do her for like a fun playthrough. I'll bring Kitty and then we'll play as, Dementia Raven Way. I forget her full name. But yeah, we'll be playing as this, wonderful lady. And she has a name as well. There you go. You can actually have them be the same, or you can actually change them, but I prefer just, this is similar enough. I can't give her a strap across the face, but that's just, I love that it's so cute. So, stats. Welcome to Karma. Karma are basically skill points. We won't be taking too long here. I already kind of know what I want to do. There are basically 6 attributes: body, quickness, strength, intelligence, willpower, and charisma. All of these cover several things. This is really close, well, not really close, but as close as a video game can be to the pen and paper role-playing game. And I swear, if I had a really casual group, I would totally love to play that game, because that game is so ridiculous. I own the rulebook for Shadowrun. I think it's like version 3 or 4, I don't remember. But the human augmentations are so ridiculous, and again, I love the writers for the Shadowrun game because they commit to it. And there will be swearing, and there will be use of profanity, and violence, and blood, and sexual themes in this game, so I hope you don't mind that. That being said, one of the best things I loved about the pen and paper game guide is that there was a section of human augmentations, and you could literally, like, get augmentations on your reproductive organs. It was so ridiculous. You want to get a plus 10 to all sex rolls with your enormous dong? You can! You can get like a cybernetic dong. It's crazy. That game is so ridiculous, and it commits to that. It commits to that, and I love it when people commit. I don't know if you've heard me talk about AKB 0048, but it's an anime that commits to its idea, and it's so much better because of it. So, as a badass samurai lady, we're gonna need a couple of stats. First, we're gonna need tons of body, because that body, DAT body. We're gonna need quickness is mostly the thing related to dodging, but most importantly, using range combat. We are not gonna use guns because guns are filthy. We are a street samurai. We are upholding our own battle code of honor, our own style of Bushido. We're gonna take a couple of ranks of quickness, not for this, I think 2, but for dodge basically. Now, as for strength, we're gonna take a lot of strength. Primarily because we want a couple of things. I know that I can be super broken because I checked on the forums. If I go for barefisted, but that's boring for me. I don't care for punching. I don't care for monk classes, except the super cute monk lady from Diablo 3. Yeah, she's literally the only reason I would ever play that game again, because she's just so darn cute. But I want to go swords. And at first we get like a baseball bat. I'm fine with that. Actually, before we spend anything else, let's actually go to the thing that I want, which is wisdom, willpower. I want to pick up, there you go. Okay, so at the 3rd rank of chi casting, which is basically like the monk skill, we get something called chi focus, which allows us to attack twice with a melee weapon. We're going to be putting ourselves on the line of fire, and that's dangerous, but if we can do twice the damage in one turn, and we can attack twice, boom, we're going to start tearing people up really quickly. So, the way that this skill system works, and don't worry too much about it, because you are not going to see much of this, because after this is done, we're only going to come back here once we level up or something like that. The skill that rules over all of these things becomes the maximum. So I can only put 2 points into any of these daughter skills because I have 2 points on the mother skill. So if I want to have 3 points, and by the way, each point counts, it increases exponentially. So the first point is 1, the second point is 2, and it increases. So if I want to go all the way to 3, I got to pay 5 to go level up to 2 and then level up to 3. Simple as that. And I can't get chi casting unless I put 3 points, so let's put that. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Now we still have 7 karma points. We gotta start picking up other things really fast. I know that some people may think that this is not like the best way to go about playing the game. I totally get it, and you may be right. But I'm in this for the fun. I'm in this for the roleplay element, because I don't come into games playing myself. I come in always playing a character, and we're gonna play as a super bitter, super angry, bitter samurai lady. That sounds like incredible fun for me. And her name, you will meet her in a moment. That diamonds usually represent like abilities, and we're gonna pick up 1 point in charisma or another one, so we can have an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. So basically, we can choose kind of like the pseudo things that our character knows. And now we're playing as a totally awesome, badass samurai lady. Now, do I think she knows about the corporates? Totally not. I don't think she would not work for them, like willingly, or not get close to them willingly. Security? Maybe, I don't know. Not gangs, not socialite at all. She's probably totally socially awkward, slashes people's faces when she means to just give them hugs. Shadowrunner? This is like the simplest, like the easiest one. Okay, not academic. Not street. You know what? Okay, I'm totally gonna follow up on the idea of like the Bushido slash. What is the name of that summon from Final Fantasy X? What is his name? Oh my god, I forget. Yojimbo. Yeah. Bodyguard. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so she used to be a bodyguard. Okay, remember that. And okay, that's all I want from here. I want nothing. I mean, the cool thing about this game is that you can do anything. You can literally do everything you want if you wanted to. Maybe we'll do that for another playthrough. This time around, we're gonna be a totally awesome badass samurai lady. Now, I don't want no drone combat. I don't care about intelligence. She's not the smartest girl around, but who cares? Now, I may have to actually take points out of body, because yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of points out of body because we only have 10 points left, and we still haven't put any like things on our weapons. Now, I don't want any throwing weapons. I don't want unarmed. I want melee. And what I want... Let's put a point here. Oh yeah, and the thing about combat is that it tricks you into... Well, it doesn't trick you, but it makes you spend more points. It's way cheaper to make a super charisma character who can't fight for shit, excuse the expression, than making a character who's really good at fighting. Now, you could totally make a character who shoots guns and just kills everything. And we're gonna do that, except instead of guns, it's swords to the faces, and the chests, and limbs flying off. This game is actually not super violent in the visual department. It almost kinda looks like The Sims, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the original Sims, not like the newer Sims. So I'm gonna pick up a couple of ranks in... okay. I'm gonna pick up Thrust just because it does more damage, but okay. This gives me another weapon, right? I need another weapon, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at this. This may not be the most... you know what? I want to have a little bit more okay. We're gonna one here, and there you go. Boom. So what we have now, we have two. We see the critical percentages. We have the ability to hold 2 weapons, and we have a little bit of strength, a little bit of dodge, the maximum dodge we have right now, actually. And not so much body. We're gonna have to get some armor. We'll figure things out. I know that everything will be just fine. So, with all those things said, I think we're just ready to get about going things. We're gonna gain karma points really quickly in the game, so no reason to worry. Now, many runners use street names, handle, or a working name. Names like Half Jack or Lady Z. Lady Z being, of course, you know, like my favorite Lady Gaga cover artist. Now, I know this girl's name. Her name is freaking Tempest. It's funny because, like, me thinking about... Okay, I have to read, actually. Damn. If you love my voice acting, you'll love this game because there's tons of reading. Down and out. Oh yeah. So, okay. I'm picturing that, like, the guy who does narration is gonna be, like, my version of Solid Snake, okay? So, like... Otacon. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and it isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of a better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now, it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Novahat? Novikov. Let's pretend it's Novikov. One day you're Novikov, working jobs that allow you to write books about Lolitas. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slag and Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your new yen. That is money. Something needs to change, and soon. That really quickly became not Solid Snake, but... Your apartment, 2054. It's 3 a.m. and you've got nowhere to go. Alright, so welcome to the world of Shadowrun. I was not kidding when I said it kind of looks like The Sims. So, it's an isometric sort of point of view game. The story is going to get moving really quickly. By the way, today's episode is going to be a little bit longer. Just mostly because I want to get you settled in. We also did character creation. And by the way, you know, if we bring this up, we have, you know, the information. We also have, like, mission items and, you know, Tempest. Badass, beautiful Tempest, who used to be a security guard. And we start with a bunch of generic equipment. Don't worry about it, everything will get sorted out. We'll get some real weapons after the tutorial. So, let's go check out our computer. Computer? Your computer, straight off the art in 2050. Broken since 2051? Yeah, cute. I guess it makes no sense for the narrator to actually be Solid Snake, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Well, actually, a little bit less rough because I'm gonna kill my voice at that pace. Let's do more like serious Tempest. I wasn't implying that Tempest sounded like Solid Snake. I just thought it would be funny if Solid Snake was narrating the story. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. View your list of contacts. The list is sad, dried up. Carter, Detroit, Fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, Runner, dead. Felton Nash, Fixer, missing since February. New Larry, Runner, dead. Sam Watts, Runner, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, Runner, dead. Half Jack, Dealer, retired or dead. The list goes on. All either dead ends or just plain dead. That's cute. Oh, the writing in this is actually really clever. It's empty. Nothing to do in the calendar. Put that in your notebook. The vibraphone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? A slip of paper with your bank account balance. Enough to get you through the week, but nothing else? Okay, yeah. So, let's advance the plot. Time for, like, legit reading. Sam Watts. No, he's got, like, a little bit, like... No. Well, first she has to read the narration. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Shouldn't have given you my comm code, gonk. You're sound. Where have you been, Sam? Haven't heard from you in months. I do think that angry, bitter Tempest would just be straight to the punch. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Oh my god, this is like I'm picturing like a sci-fi version of Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Where have you been, Sam? That's my best Rosa. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Somebody finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So, why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are... me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon and the ducks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Flashbacks. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar in the Seattle docks. The night Dowd went down. Alright, time for a nice flashback, but before that, we're gonna do like one of those really silly game-related things where we're gonna pick up an item from the past and take it to the future. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's actually like an item in this area that you can pick up. It's slightly pointless, but I like the idea that I can actually... Oh, there you go. Okay, there's a medkit in here. There you go. Alright, let's actually advance the plot now. We're gonna get a really quick scene of combat, and then we may be able to actually end the opening sequence, which will be pretty good. Neo Larry. Sangoma. You have been running with Neo Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. It would mean a worse attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd. Never saw anybody die like that before. Pff, idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this freaking city. Tempest, it's weight and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. We wait for the money. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. Sorry. I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. I don't know, Tempest. Sam's a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run. So far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? That bastard better show. We need the money. What do you think we should do? Oh, absolutely. That, like, literally, arms crossed. Like, arms crossed, angry Tempest. That bastard better show. We need the money. We need the money, Sam. Who's gonna pay the rent? Not me. Clearly not me. I paid it last month. Sam, stop drinking. You spend all of your money on alcohol. Bevmo exists in futuristic cyberpunk, clearly, because alcohol. Hey, I want to get paid as much as you, buddy. I want to get paid as much as you, buddy. But we need to live long enough to actually drink the Nguyen we earn. Nguyen. My name is Larry. Neil Larry. Cut the drag, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been wanting for this all night. Neil Larry has something he wants to say. Don't you, Larry? Go ahead. Spill it. You were sloppy. He laughs. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitching all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. He got a little bit deep there, but I guess he's getting into combat mode. Own up, Sam. If you screw it up, admit it. You've been drinking, Sam? That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? Oh, absolutely. Own up, Sam. Own up, Sam. If you screw it up, admit it. I would admit it if there was something to admit. I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans onto New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up. And he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't get that geek guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burned toast before his gun cleared the holster. Neo Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay. I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. Am out. Neil Larry signs off. Did you keep us here long? Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? Hands where I can see them, asshole. Asshole. How much did they pay? How much did they pay you to sell us out, Larry? That's not her. That's absolutely not Tempest. Okay. Here's the thing, okay? If Tempest was like an action super heroine, she would say that. Because he's like, I'm so cool, I already know you just backstabbed us. Although I have no point of reference to know this. I think she would just like, knee-jerk reaction. Hands where I can see them, asshole. He stops and the smile slowly appears on his face. What? You gonna take my gun anyway? No, what, you gonna take my gun away, Tempest? You know I don't need one. Let me just refresh Sangoma. I love Sangoma. Oh, badass shaman orc lady. We've got them incoming. We've got incoming. Neil Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Tempest. At least we have each other. That guy was never my friend. Buy you a drink after this? Oh yeah. That guy was never my friend. That guy was never my friend. Chops off his head. Mine either. Mine either. Think I'll shoot him. Alright, combat time. Alright. Yeah. Oh, the music in this game is so good. So we have Neil Larry here. Throws me a freaking lightning bolt. So, since we are in the past, we don't actually have... Oh my god. You just crit Sangoma. What the hell? You are now in turn-based combat mode. I know, I've played this multiple times. Alright. So, 67% chance to kill this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into cover. You can take two actions per turn. Well, actually, as many as you can see up here. And that's 99% chance. Do we have any other firing modes? We do not. F changes weapon. Yes, it does. Okay, so 6 damage. You can see pretty much all the information here. The pistol does 6 damage. Has, I don't know what cap is, and it has medium range. I think cap is like 12 shots before you have to reload it. Capacity. Yeah, capacity. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the Beretta Model 70, which is our assault or submachine gun, excuse me. I've played Call of Duty, I know. That, does more stuff. Of course, you can see your characters on the top. We have a selection of items over here. You may notice that this interface looks kind of like an iPad game. That is because they later ported this game to iPad. They came in pretty much with this sort of technique. Design ideal in it. I kind of like it because it's super simplistic. I don't have to worry about things. And it looks kind of cool. It looks like an interface, so I like it. I don't mind it. And you can actually move with the WASD, which you can't usually do in most games, so I appreciate it. So let's shoot Larry in the face. And Neil Larry is nowhere near dead. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, thankfully, generally people have different abilities. Our friend, I forget, I just met you, I just met you, and this is crazy, but your name is Sam Watts. I will probably forget it, maybe. He has the ability, Spray and Pray. 2 attacks with less chance for a critical may hit adjacent characters. I don't want this, because you'll hit, Tempest as well. That's a 99% chance of shooting. Absolutely, I'll take it. Actually, can you go into cover? You'll be fine. And he can shoot again. Shoot again! Shoot him again! He had that coming. Okay, Sangoma, you can do magic spells. Yeah, you can do magic. Increase the friendly target's AP. Yeah, you know what? Because, spoilers, Sangoma usually Sangoma tends to die in this opening. I found that to be pretty true. So you know what? We're gonna give Sam a haste. Primarily because Sam is way better at shooting than we are, because we didn't make a shooty character. Now he's got 1 more point of MP, or ability points, or action points, I guess. Senraku security. Now, you need to get to cover, son. Yeah, I'd rather you be in cover than not in cover. Yeah, so jump in cover, and then we'll worry about killing them in a moment. Missed. Being in cover is a good thing. No, we're not gonna have to worry about it too much because we're awesome. Okay, so I'm back on shooting Shooting duty. Yeah. Let's shoot these guys up. Oh, I do so very little damage because I'm not a shooty person, but in time we're gonna have a real gun and nothing else will matter. Yes, jump to cover. Like too far. There you go. There, nice, okay. We're totally, guys, we're doing such a good job against the tutorial, I swear. That's a 99% chance to shoot, I'll take it. Not bad. And Sangoma, oh crap. Will we be able to make Sangoma not die? I would love Sangoma to not die. She usually dies in my test runs. And we're already, oh crap, we are already over the 30 minutes. We're gonna finish this combat scene. I don't know about you guys, but we're gonna finish this. Also had character creation, so it'll be fine. Sangoma, you're in cover. You should be fine. Just shoot at this guy twice. Whoa! Sangoma just freaking decked that guy. Or direct. I don't know. Okay, you may notice that they use like their own language and insults and slang, which is cool. It's always cool when you have stuff like that. It makes your world seem a little bit more unique and a little bit more real because they have their own sayings and their own slang. Now we have 0% chance to hit, and they are in cover. So instead of worrying too much about them, let's actually just move forward in cover. I think, yeah, that seems like the best course of action. So when it's been two move actions, yeah, because you can tell right here that the area within the outline is the place that we can move to by spending 1 action point. And if we move beyond that, we have to spend 2 turns to move there. Or 2 actions, excuse me. I'm mildly choking. So generally, every action you take that costs 1 action point, pretty darn simple. So generally, you want to make sure that you're not, you're doing the best out of your action points. So I want our awesome friend to move right behind. Is that in cover? It is in cover, okay. Boom. Get in cover and then see if you can nail a shot. And you can, okay, well, magic number, 69%. Kill that guy. Not bad. It's 15 damage in one go. And just to make sure that everything's gonna be okay, Sangoma, how about you? Actually, you can get yourself in cover. I don't think that's actually gonna cover her. Oh crap, is Sangoma gonna die? She's doing a really good job though. Already killed 2 guys. I believe there's one more round of enemies. By the way, there's a couple of... Oh, there you go. There they are. One of them is a mage, I think. Yeah. So, you may think to yourselves, oh, Sangoma said something really cool. I probably didn't see it. You may notice, oh, you're out of ammo. What is the reload button? Oh, there you go. Yeah, reload. You will notice right now that I clearly have a faint idea of what's coming. I've played like the first 30 minutes of the game. Not this 30 minutes, but like 30 minutes of skipping through text just to get a feeling for the game and to make sure that I wasn't gonna be like stumbling my way. That's all I'm gonna do. From there on, it's gonna be just blind. I know that we're gonna meet a couple of cool characters. I've read none of the dialogue. I just skipped through it. So, I have a faint idea, but it's gonna be blind from there onwards. That's 99%. I would rather flank this guy, actually. I don't know if there's actually flanking bonuses in this game, but I am willing to try it. Yeah, actually, that's me. Or rather, no, that's our friend, Sam. And I just shoot him. Just shoot him, he's gonna die. Sam should be fine. Sam should be fine. Oh, yeah, okay. And this here's the Shaman. Shaman can basically summon elemental monsters. They basically give their action points to the monster. Where are you going, bro? Where are you going, man? The fight's over here. Sangoma is nearly dead. Okay. We'll save you, Sangoma. Oh my god. Okay. That if one of the gripes that I have with this game, it's certainly the fact that it is the fact that when you play a tutorial, you don't have all the awesome skills that you would have from your character creation. So, for instance, I'm being forced to play with guns when my character clearly does not use guns, so that's kind of a little bit of a problem. Within 3 of the damage from the most recent attacks. Sure thing. Cast it. I just casted healing just to make sure that everybody's okay. I am gonna need a healer in my party. That's the one thing that I know I'm gonna have to get as soon as we actually get out into the story. You can hire different types of runners to be in your party, and yeah, I'm gonna need a healer because I'm gonna be taking all the damage because I'm literally walking to the line of fire with my sword. Come, guys, come on, stop struggling. You're all gonna. Oh crap! Okay, so you may be asking yourselves, wait, did I just see that person's elemental creature attacking her? Yes, because elemental creatures can actually lose control and start attacking you. It's a little bit of a gamble. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it when my own characters can ruin the entire game. But hey, you know, if you're into that, that's entirely cool. No problems here. I just don't like it. It's interesting though that there's actually a mechanic like that. It can be really strong, and it can destroy you. But you know, that's life. Okay, let's actually finish this doodly darn encounter. Let's actually move up, and we can shoot one more time before reloading. So let's actually shoot Mr. 69. Not bad, actually. Lucky number. And we should be able to kill him. Sangoma. Save me, Sangoma. Oh, no, okay. Sangoma, you can totally do this, okay? Yeah! Oh, I wonder if you meet her later in the world, if you actually manage to make her not die. I hope so, because that would be really freaking cool. Oh, dude, you're all alone, man. And the cool thing is that if you... Well, this was pretty this is actually really silly. That has never happened in all the times that I've actually seen this opening. That has never happened. I was gonna rush out there. I might as well. Let's see if this is fun. I'm out in the open. Oh, and she's out of ability points. Whoops! Welcome back to Max actually does not think clearly before making choices. That seemed like a pretty good course of action until I actually went for it. Oh my god, my character's gonna die. No, Sangoma! Sangoma, MVP! Yes! Sangoma lowers her gun. I Sam. You okay, Sam? You okay, Sam? That voice is gonna kill my throat. I hope you don't come back, Sangoma. Sam's breathing is heavy and looks shaken. This was hell of a thing. I need a drink. Part of the life, Sam. Part of the life, Sam. You know that. You did good. You don't look so good, Sam. I think she would just be like, you did good, Sam. Pats him on the shoulder, gives him a blanket, gets him some chocolate milk. You did good. You were born for this, Rick. Time passed me. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. Me? I do this. It's the only life I know. I'll find a safe house out of town. Lay low. Renraku has a long memory. I don't think she would be hiding, and I think that if Renraku wanted to kill her, they'd probably just want to hire her anyway because she's that good. Me? I do this, Sam. This is my life. It's what I do. Oh. Well, you're a dumbass and I'll drink to you when you're dead. Who am I kidding? I'm not gonna outlast you. Guess you can drink to me. And now we're back to the future. Or the present. But yeah, this episode has gone on long enough though. I want to thank you for watching. You'll get to find out what's going to be happening later and what the Dead Man Switch actually means, because I love that they reveal that really darn quickly. But with all those things said, I hope you enjoyed this first episode. As the first episode of a new Let's Play, please consider giving it a like. It actually does mean the world to me. And if you're new to my channel, hello, I do writing content and video game commentary, and if you like more, subscribe. With all those things said, though, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I'll be seeing you soon. Mwah!